Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel WebLearnX. This is Virendra Kumar Singh. In this video, I am going to explain how to create the custom session factory using up Spring Boot. So let's get started. In some business requirement to create our own query, but if I'm talking about the Spring Boot, so Spring Boot basically provide the some uh, annotations like a Spring CRUD repository or Spring JP repository which is provide the numbers are predefined query like insert, delete, find all, etc, etc. But in some business requirement, we need to write the our own custom session factory and create session and write the query or result set query and numbers of things required to customize. So how to achieve this using up Spring Boot? So let me open my Eclipse. I have predefined project setup. So this is my project, Hibernate Customize project name. Let me open the first pom.xml file. What dependency I need to add it here. So I have added Spring Boot data JPA, but I'm not going to use this one. I will exclude this. And this example demonstrated with the MySQL. That's why I need to add the MySQL data connector. So I added that dependency. That's it. Miss only this dependency is required here, and I'm not going to use this dependency, but I'm added because Spring Boot provide database JPA. So how to exclude database JPA inside of any project? That's why I have added this one. So this is my dependency, and let me open the project architecture. So first let me open the utils folder. Inside of util folder I have added Hibernate configuration and all these things and created the custom session factory here. So let me open the property file first. Inside property file I have added the all details like database driver name, database URL, username, password, MySQL dialect type, Hibernate and all etc related from the, and most important things is this one, Hibernate customize Spring Boot. This is the my path where all the my entity I have created. So I'm going to scan entire package. So that's why I added my package name. This one, this is my package name. So I have added here. But in your case, you need to change according to your package. So this is the is property file. I'm calling this property file inside of Hibernate utils. So here I use the @ value annotation and I call the db.driver. So it will call the db.driver from the property file and store in driver. So, similarly, I have added the password, URL, username, password, dialect type, and scan folder, etc. But most important thing is how to create the data source and how to create the session factory. So for the data source, I have created one custom beans annotation and pass the my user driver name, URL, username, password. It will create the data source for me, and I'm going to use this data source inside of uh, local session factory beans. Inside of these beans, I'm creating one session factory here. Inside session factory, I pass the my data source here and scan package URL, and all these things is like a Hibernate dialect type. I pass the my dialect which is loaded from the property file, and Hibernate show SQL. It will show the all my query, and I'm going to means Hibernate automatically create table for me. So that's why I have added HBM to DDL auto is equal to it's a update. If you observe in property file, I have added here the update. So it will, if table is not there, then it will create table for me. If already there, then it will customize or alterate the value. So this is the my all Hibernate configuration. For custom session factory, we need to configure like this. So most important things is here in first entry point. Make sure here exclude the Hibernate JPA auto configuration class. Exclude, not include. Means I'm not going to use the Hibernate JPA. So that's why I excluded this one. So this is the way. Otherwise, it will not allow to pass the any custom query like insert, update, or all other types of queries. So it will throw the exception. So make sure you must be put this thing in your main class. And let me open the my repository. First, let me open the domain. Inside domain, I have create one simple table. Table name is user, and inside of user, I have passed the some information like ID, and I'm going to create the ID auto generated as the native type, and username, last name means name, last name, address. I'm going to put the some small information only for demonstration purpose. So I'm creating getter setter, and one is default constructor and one is all argument constructor. So this is the my entity, and let me open the repository. So most important things is how to use the repository and how to call the session factory here. So if you observe here, I am created one user repository. Inside of user repository, I auto wired session factory here, and this session factory created by Hibernate util files. This is the my session factory, which is custom created by utils package. So in session factory, I have created the one constructor, and here most important thing is the transactional, because in this example I'm going to create the some query like insert query, delete query, update query, which is update or change the state of objects. That's why I need to pass the some transactional annotation, and where I whatever the query like in save query, update query, and delete query, we need to pass the transactional. Means if I'm passing this transactional outside of class, means it's applicable for the every method. So for this example, no need to pass here. So sorry, no need to pass here, because on transaction level I have already added like a save method, update method, and delete method. So no need to pass the global. If you want to pass the global, then method level is not required to pass. So let me demonstrate with the method level. So here I my first query is save query. So first I get the current session from the session factory and create a one interface is the session, and inside of session I call the session save method, and inside of save method I pass the my user entity. It will save the information and return save the user information and return the user object. Similarly, I want to show the all user information. So for this I'm getting one session, and inside of session I pass the some create query, means this is the my custom query, create query, and I'm pass the JPA query like from user. It will create query for me, and list, it will return the all result. So this is the way how to create the any custom query to get the all information of any particular entity. And next query is get user by ID. So here in session factory I get the current session, and inside of session there is the one method is the get, and pass the entity name and ID, what ID you want to filter. So this method will return the any particular object of given ID. Next is update query. So update query going to make the state change of whatever the object I am going to pass. So that's why it's required the transactional annotation. And first I get the user information. First I need to check the given ID is existed or not inside a database. If it is existed, then whatever the user information it will return, and inside after that I need to make the I need to update the user current user from the existing user from the current user information. So updated user is this. I'm copying the user updated user get name, get last name, get address to existing user, and session dot I pass the update query here. So it will update the all information. And similarly way I'm going to pass the one delete query also. So delete by ID. So I'm getting the current session, and inside our session I pass the first I check the user is exist or not. If user is exist, then I get the user from the ID and pass the delete query. But delete query also going to make the state change of the that particular user. So that's why here required the transactional. Similarly, how to pass the criteria query inside of custom Hibernate JPA or custom Hibernate session factory. So for criteria query, I'm going to create first get the current session, and I'm using the one criteria interface and pass the user, and criteria interface provide the numbers of predefined method. So I call here the list method. So it will return the all list of the user by criteria. And my last query is how to pass the any restrictions, like it's filled criteria query execute with the some restriction, means when I pass the name, all the users so which is exist with this name. So I created the same criteria query here, whatever the above I have explained, and but here I pass the some restrictions, means my restriction is name should be equal to whatever the name I have passed. So it will return the all list which have the same name of the given name. So I'm demonstrating this query. So we can use the similarly with criteria criterions here, pagination, pageable. So numbers are predefined custom query. We a similar manner we can pass. So let me show you the service part. In service part, I'm added the service annotation, and in service annotation I'm auto varying the my user repository, and I am just calling the whatever the method I have created inside a repository. I'm calling this service, and in controller I created the endpoint to for the testing of this all API. So I have created one post method with the same save endpoint, and pass the request body to pass the user information, and save with the user service. So here I auto wired the user service. If you observe here, I have auto wired the user service and create the auto wire mapping with the setter method. So this is the my save method, get all method, which will return the all user information, means all user list, not information, and get mapping, it will return the particular user information which is matched by this ID, and similarly update and ID. So in update method I'm going to pass the whatever the what user information I want to update and which ID. So I have used the request body. Inside request body I pass the updated user information and one path variable here, ID. So, and delete query I'm going to delete with the ID, and get by criteria query, it will return the result to fire the criteria query, and get name, it will fire the criteria query with the restriction. So let's check with the Postman. So let me run application. So now application is up and running 8080 port. So let's open the Postman and test. So in Postman I have created uh, one post call. So with the save method in controller, this is my post call with the save, and I need to pass the user information. So in user information I need to pass the some user name, last name and address. So similarly I have passed the name, last name and address. Let me hit the query. Sorry, let me remove the debug mode here. So let me check the output. So it's a showing 200, means I got the information of that current user. I have already saved the some users, so that's why ID number 10 is now picked up. So I got the successful 200 message, means this user saved successfully. So let me call the all user list. So for this I need to pass this endpoint get all with the get method. So I have created one endpoint with the get method, get call. So it will show the all. Let me show. I think there is some issue. Let me check. So now it's working. The issue was related from the transaction. I have commented this one. So this is required for the all types of transaction. So for the get user all, it's not synchronize the transaction. That's why it's a getting issue for this query. There is the multiple records, so it's not synchronized the all fired query. That's why it's getting exception. So I have added this annotation, transaction annotation on the top of the my repository, user repository class. So you can observe here. Now I am able to get the all record. Let me click again here. So now I am able to get the all record whatever it save in database. So this is my second query. Let me fire the third query. Get by ID. So let me fire the 10 here. Remove the all and pass the particular ID. So let me get the ID number 10. So it show the record. Let me pass the ID number 100. So there is no any record with the ID number 100. So that's why it's showing the blank. Next query is update. So it's a put mapping with the ID. So let me update. So let me fire here. So I'm going to put this query, update the query as a put, and here I need to pass the my endpoint. My endpoint is update and pass the some path variable. So I'm going to update ID number 10 with the VBN Singh Varanasi, and I'm going to sync to Patel, and let me update it. Now update process is successfully done. Let me get the all information, all user list. We have make the changes on user number 10. So now you can observe the user information is got updated. So this is my update query. Next is delete by ID. So let me change as a delete, and I need to pass the some ID here. So let's suppose I'm going to delete ID number 10 records. So let me pass the 10 and hit the send method. So it got deleted. I did not make any custom query, a custom response uh, entity. That's why it's getting blank. But it's a demonstration purpose. That's why there is no problem with this. So let me get the all record now. Pass the all here. So ID number 10 should not be there. Now you can observe we have only ID number 9 records. There is no 10s. So next query is get all user using a criteria query. It's a fire. It will fire the criteria query. Means I have created one criteria query here. So this is the query. So session.create criteria, it will pass the user information. So let me fire this in point. It will show the all same records because I'm going to pull the all informations. And next query is criteria query with the some username. So let me pass the name here, name, and pass the some name. If you observe, so here, sorry, I need to pass name is the constant and this is the path variable. So this query return all user which is have the Virendra name. So let me find this query. So if you observe, all records existed which is have the Virendra name only. So this is all about the Hibernate custom query creation and Hibernate custom session factory creation. Friends, I'm going to commit this code on the my GitHub URL and share the link with the description. Please try from your side, and if required any specific query related from this, so please comment and like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks.